Don't matter who did what to who at this point. Fact is, we went to war, and now there ain't no war back. I mean, shit, it's what war is, you know? Once you in it, you in it. If it's a lie, then we fight on that lie. But we gotta fight.
Ultimately, I just want us to play well. I don't care who we play, what sort of jumper they are wearing.
I can only speak on my club's behalf. We had a very young player who was having had some very aggressive words said to him by a much older man. Proud of our captain, who would have been just as emotional, who was able to stand up and lead in a way that he could be proud of.
Will you seek to speak to Ken after that?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's long-standing, but it's certainly it's building as a healthy rivalry, which is good for the game. I think that's always been the case, and I always say the same things. Rivalries are very good for the game.
Welcome everyone to a big round 19 preview. We have big football happening wherever you are and have you listening. Thanks for doing football with us, keeping it stiff, looking out for one another. Geez, we love you, you love us. It's a big old-fashioned love fest.
Oh yeah.
Big news broke yesterday. We have a big statement which affects, as a community, everyone.
Yeah, it does.
All of our lives. You and me, like very specifically as the inner core, but the orbit is affected. 6 years since the last one. We have the return of Australia's most iconic sporting event, the 4-on-20 Legends game for prostate cancer. Thursday, 28th August, the ball bounces at 7:30 p.m. The ground will be full of legends. Former legends that have just left the game who want to come back for a run around. We've got media people as well. It's a ground that'll be full of just talented people. Some on the field, some off the field.
Yes.
Coming together.
Just talent, though.
Just talent. Captains announced. Got captain of the Vic team, Luke Hodge.
Great captain.
Great captain. Hard captain.
Yep.
His coach, Tim Watson, announced. That's tough.
That
That's
is
a good team
tough.
straight away. Without even knowing the players, that's a tough team.
Now, Tim Watson coached St Kilda at one point, didn't he?
I think so. And Essendon.
Yeah, didn't do a great job.
Then we have the captains and the coach of the All-Stars team. The coach, Shane Crawford.
Oh, yeah, like that.
The captain. Would you like to read that?
Yeah, it's Nick Revolt. So I'll take that. Great captain. Led my team for many, many years. Great choice. Perfect choice.
And then they've just made their number one picks as well. So for the Vics, their number one pick is Gary Ablett Jr. He is back, ladies and gentlemen. The little master, generally the GOAT,
Yep.
is pulling the boots back on. And for the All-Stars, they take Cyril Rioli,
Oh,
the GOAT of small forwards.
shippers.
Some say he's still got it in him. Could be on AFL list right now. They're back on the field. That's all we know so far. Players haven't been announced outside of that, but that's what we're working with.
I tell you what, if it's even a massive, pretty quick drop-off after that,
Pretty good.
there's some seriously good names.
Well, exactly. So now this does affect us because, for the obvious reasons, we would be classified as All-Stars.
Sure.
As much as I'm pushing for that big V Guernsey, just because
Yep.
I want it in the pool room, we're All-Stars.
Yep.
You're from Tassie, I'm from SA. That's our draft pool. Very well publicised. The captain and I probably won't see eye to eye. But in a game of football, you come together. For a good cause, you come together.
I think first and foremost, though, we probably need to be more worried about not being in it.
Well, I'm probably just assuming.
Getting excited.
We still haven't heard any info being contacted at all about our selection. And that's slightly concerning.
Would you find normally, I mean, you were at the start of a club.
Yeah.
If you've got your coach and your captain and you were several weeks out for the game, you probably have a decent idea what the team would be looking like.
It's at this point of the season, and for us, potentially our final game ever. You'd probably know with a month and a half to go whether you need to start getting some boots from Rebel Sport, or maybe going for that run that you need to go on, or going to the gym, maybe going for a kick. Like that's what you'd probably know. Okay, I should start doing that right now. So we don't know what the teams are. You and I, we've got literally no contact has been made with us. And now I think I can piece why a little bit. It makes a lot of sense, but just by if the gods do come together and this is the football gods and say, you know what, I grant thee Ollie and thee Dan Gorringe to play in this game as all stars.
Yes.
I might be the first all-star to request a trade. Has that ever happened before? Do I have to go to like a South Melbourne cafe with Tim and say, listen, make a move?
I just cannot wait if that was to happen to see like a Tom Morris blurry shot of you and Hodgie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's big. It's big for our Albert. So a lot of people saying, I got the messages yesterday saying it's over, man. I'm so sorry. It's not going to happen for you. It's done. It's going to be tough. I think for you, you might get a look in because you're out of this.
Yes.
By association, you're in it.
Yep.
But you're very much out of the, the medium rare beef.
I don't know really how to say this, that I hope it doesn't affect what we've got going on. But if I ever had the opportunity to be captained by Nick Revolt, I would do anything for him.
You're going to literally blow a load in the first quarter. You won't blow a calf or a hammy.
I'll do a Bailey.
It'll be jocks. Yeah, it'll be jocks.
Cock awareness.
Yeah. Ollie's left. He's going to change his jocks, everyone. This is your dream come true. You could potentially be Nick Revolt's Stephen Milne.
Yeah, or Schneids. Again, needs to happen.
I mean, the lot.
I think you're losing sight a bit.
We've called manager Eddie like 4 times every day just to make sure that the communication lines, email, phones very much work, and he's told us literally no one has reached out. So
yes,
stop.
We've got Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, normal phone. It's all open.
So do we need to do something to try and like get us in the game?
I'd like to think so.
Is it a petition, or do we just cause enough like DDF community ruckus where like you have to pick Dan and Ollie, you have to do that? Because let's be honest, we're probably not getting picked on based of our careers. You're definitely not.
No, well, it's not even funny. It's just true.
Yeah, it is true.
And
it's hard for me now, given everything that's happened, for the captain to turn around and say, you know what, after all that,
he'd have to pick you.
I now want to pick you.
He's a leader though.
Leaders do put differences aside
and
pick the best talent that's out there.
You can't tell me that in those grand finals that Nick Reval didn't not like at least one player on that team.
True. Yeah. So we wait and see now. We wait and see what happens, but we don't know. So I guess literally all we can do is just wait.
Yeah, all we can do is wait. But just from an outsider's perspective, if it comes to it on the 28th and we're just watching it, I'm super excited about those names.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good start for them. So let's see. It's not looking good though. Let's look. What was Donald Trump doing? I saw the video getting around. So Chelsea win the FIFA World Club Cup Championship.
Yep.
And they're on stage. They're getting their big, literally massive trophy from, I guess, the head of FIFA or something like that.
Yep.
Goes up on stage. Trump's there for some reason.
Has to be.
Handing the trophy over with the FIFA club president to Chelsea on stage. And they're ready, very much like the Premiership. When you get the cup, you do the photo and everyone goes up as one and you take all the photos. It looks great. Trump hands the trophy over and then decides, I actually think I did a little bit as well. I'm going to blend in with the Chelsea players, get in the front line, get in front of our guy, Cole Palmer, and take his spot. And now he's looking for a spot in the photos because he's out of it because Trump's standing there. And then the FIFA guy says, you need to get out of the way, Trump. These guys want to celebrate. Like, you did literally nothing. You don't deserve this at all to be on stage with them. And he shushes him away and goes, boys, lift it up. And he's there bouncing around with them. Just no need, had zero interest in soccer.
No, I think there's a little bit of Trump with cognitive awareness because I've got a feeling it's one of two things. It's one of get stuffed everyone, I'm doing this.
Yep.
I don't care what you think. Or he forgot to get off.
Yep.
It's one of two.
True.
But it's one thing we know how I feel about the great man. And I did get a lot of messages saying, can't believe, because I'm a massive Arsenal fan, can't believe we've got Trump lifting a trophy with Chelsea before we saw Arsenal do it.
Is that like a soccer gag?
Well, it's like very much like, that'd be right. Like, you see Trump lifting a trophy in the AFL before Saints even get there, Well, that'd be
right.
Whatever.
Was that a success? The FIFA club?
No, it
wasn't.
But I got to say, the way that Chelsea celebrated, because it was the first one, you get the sense that maybe next 10 years, who knows? But the idea of, even when you look at just the World Cup, it's awesome, but there's such a massive disparity between, England, Brazil, France,
and
Germany,
Ecuador,
and
New
Zealand were in it.
Yeah,
last, do you know what I mean? So then when you translate that into club world, and we had Auckland City, do you know what I mean?
Do we have any A-League teams in it?
Well, I get confused because we had Auckland FC, but we had Auckland City because all New Zealand are involved with the A-League. Not sure exactly how that works. But then we had Like, just ran, like, honestly bizarre. It's
Really?
like, well, what are you supposed to, like, seriously?
Oh, well. They get, obviously, a big prize money.
Yeah, I think they earned like 200 mil, Chelsea,
Whoa.
in the last month.
Shit.
So it's worth doing it.
That's
if you,
big cash. Yeah, okay. Well, Donald Trump does not need it. You just know in the World Cup, was it next year?
Yeah. Oh, mate.
Oh,
If it's
he's
an
good
American,
at every presentation, anything to do that involves being on stage and limelight. You know he's just going to stay there and make it about him. If he hands over the World Cup trophy, he's definitely going to stay on stage again.
So funny.
So funny. In the cricket, before we get into football stuff, cricket this morning, we're playing the West Indies. This is wild. So they bowled out the West Indies for 27. Now, that is the second lowest test score in the history of cricket, to be bowled out for 27. So many ducks on that scorecard. So, like, it was unbelievable. Stark takes 6, Boland takes a hat trick. We all woke up to being told the news that I think we've just done something amazing here and we've gone to town on the West Indies with a pink ball. And a lot of controversy in the pink ball. People hate the pink ball.
Yeah, well, in test form, absolutely.
Yeah, don't like it.
Yeah.
They're going to ban the pink ball.
Yeah.
Someone also said we won't go to the West Indies or Jamaica to play them again, ever.
Well.
Because that just proves that, okay, we've embarrassed them there.
Yeah.
But I'm just so confident about the Ashes now.
Oh,
I can't wait for Dan does cricket. A lot of people saying stop getting behind us in the cricket, given the other the curse that's out there. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to ramp things up, if anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Got into it last
Get
year,
it on.
and now I obviously know that the Ashes is just so much bigger than anything else.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's
I'm
pretty
so
good.
pumped.
It is, I feel like, because it's not by any means anywhere near your number one sport. In
No.
fact, you really struggled with it last year.
Bagged it
That's
18 months ago.
like quite openly. But the Ashes is something different.
Yeah, we hate them. They come out here, they drink our beer.
Yeah.
They celebrate on our hills in Adelaide, come to our Melbourne pubs.
I must admit, I have done that with them, though.
Oh, you joined the enemy, did you?
Yeah, oh, big time.
Really? That's how I thought you was going to
Adelaide
involve with
Oval
them.
Hill, Jono and I, we went, well, this looks like way too much fun.
You have to get in there. It does look like fun, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and then we just went to the Elephant British pub in town in Adelaide, and I was part of the Barmy Army. It's like, it's infectious.
Like everything that happens in Adelaide sporting-wise, Adelaide's the test to go to. Obviously, Boxing Day and Sydney's, I mean, they're all great, but Adelaide's the one where you're like, okay, I want to party. They were saying, the Adelaide Oval crew, that when the test is on there, people go into the back, like, marquee area and just get pissed all day. And then when someone's close to, like, 100 or doing, like, a hat trick or something crazy with the ball, they all just flock out of the marquees, come see someone make 100, then go back into partying.
Man, that is legit. So you
can't
know the
wait.
section near where the nets are?
Yep.
It's just full of tents.
Yeah, and just everyone's just partying and having a good time. I
Brilliant.
can't wait. I'm going there. So we're going to destroy England in the Ashes. That's awesome. We're bringing back Delist Or Play On. Haven't done this in a long time, so I thought we could do this and just see what we've got here. This is where we, if you're new to the program, we go through some stuff that's either delist, get rid of, or play on. We like it, maybe implement it into our lives. So the first one from Will. Asking Dan to use his cursing ability and getting him to curse my ex. Well, that seems very sour, Will.
Depends if they play football.
Yeah, I can. If they play football or have a team, I can curse that team.
Yeah.
But I can't, because it is such a powerful thing I have,
Yeah.
I can't go out and just curse people.
No.
I'm not a witch.
No.
We have also discussed in the program here bringing in we had the thing where we can't call the witch. You don't want to come in here because she didn't want to be called a witch. I said, listen.
It was all locked and loaded, and you were like, if you're coming in, I'm calling you.
Yeah, and she said, I'm not a witch. I'm like, well, I don't want you in the program because you're a witch.
Yeah.
We will do some sort of, if it gets really bad towards the back end of the year with the Blues especially, or the teams I go for, we will do some kind of curse exorcism.
Yeah.
Where we try and get the curse out of me on the pod before we're done here this season.
I reckon we could easily get a priest. Like, because you can call a priest. Because I think that's your big concern. Because we can get, inverted commas, witch.
We just can't call them a witch.
Yeah, and I think that's a real mental block for you.
It's a small hurdle, but it's a hurdle I refuse to just not jump. Like, I want to be able to call the witch a witch.
Yes.
And I don't think that's a bad thing.
Nope.
We can't have, here's Sally.
No.
Okay,
What do
Sally,
you do?
what do you do? Oh, well, I help remove spiritual beings. You're a witch then.
Yeah.
Thank you. Billy, ordering an Uber pool, then playing corners with whoever's in the back seat with me.
I mean, it's clearly not play on, but could you imagine?
Uber pool? I've never taken an Uber pool. I know that's probably not going to surprise a few people. But even if I've ordered an Uber pool, surely no one's rocking up with you who's a random being like, oh, you wouldn't believe this? Obviously, you're the same way as you are.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it happens. That's
Wow.
the whole idea of it.
So you just get in the back seat with someone and they're like, oh, you're going to the corner hotel.
Yeah,
You won't believe that? I'm going to the G. Oh, okay. We'll split this.
More or less. Or then we could be going to the corner, but someone's going to Glenferrie Road, and so we get out first, then it continues down Swan Street up to Hawthorne.
Do you have to do small talk with them?
Don't
Or can I
have
do
to.
the option of, because I like doing the option of, I'm a nice guy, but I like the option of like very comfort,
Yeah.
Don't talk to me, aircon on.
So you actually
Yeah, I'll
go
use those
through.
ones.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Have you ever had message when you've selected an Uber? I had this and I was blown away, and it said, just so you know, your driver is vision impaired. I went,
Okay. Just how impaired are we
well, I'm
talking?
not going far, but
yeah. How impaired are we talking?
Yeah, so-
yeah. Okay. That's yeah. I guess hey, everyone can get
if you've
behind
got
the
a
wheel,
lot,
apparently.
yeah.
If you got one, you got one. Noah, is it play on to fart at the urinal at the footy with other guys standing around you? I don't. If you could let one rip whenever, you know what it's like all the time. It's just like it's like a farm trough.
It's pretty rank.
Everyone goes in there, especially the boys one, and it's almost like if you can find a spot, whether it's in front of a urinal or not, let it fly. Let the willy fly and just piss everywhere. So I'm okay with people being at the trough at the urinal around other guys and being in the open, just let one out.
I guess the alternative is doing it at your seat, which I don't love.
Nah, that's not good. Ewan, local footy coaches telling you to play for the Guernsey. I literally pay to be here. That's fair.
That is fair.
Yeah, any local footy coaches asking you to go above and beyond, play for the Guernsey, and you're playing subs, don't reckon.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I'm keeping this footy club alive. Jay, having to wear a sports bra and a GPS to track your local footy numbers. So I guess that's distance. Yeah.
Well, there's a cutoff, right? So obviously VFL, totally fine. Then what would be like the next level
VAFA.
there? VAFA, probably okay.
Premier League somewhere in the EFL or something.
Do you want to say if you're being paid to play at any level, probably okay?
I reckon it stops at VFL.
Really?
Yeah. As soon as it goes out of being like semi-professional and you're asked to wear a GPS to run around at some like ground that you don't really want to be there, it's 2 hours away. Absolutely not.
But if a country team is paying you a fair whack to be there, do you reckon that's fair enough that they go, hey, we'd just like to know how much you're running?
No, thanks.
Really?
Oh, look at the stat sheet. Oh, kick 6 again. There you are. That's what I need. 27.
Okay,
I have
fair
27.
Yeah.
This is from Model People. Buying a kid's ticket to get into the footy. Now, this might be a thing that people have started doing. I don't know how they police that, I guess.
I would imagine that it flashes up a certain colour on the other side of
Yeah.
the turnstile. But if it doesn't,
People are getting in. Yeah, a lot of feedback on the MTC thing. That was something that everyone does, not just us. Corey, yuck. Absolutely. Nah. Sharing the same toothbrush as your partner. That's just, Corey, I don't know if you're doing that, but absolutely not. That's got to stop immediately. No way. Sometimes, I'm trying to think when I have. If you go away and I forgot mine, I'll then do it. I'm not going to not brush my teeth, but no way you can just be on a routine together every day and for the same 2-month period, you're using the same brush as your partner. Absolutely no way.
I'm a bit of a weirdo in the sense that the toothbrush is the one thing for me that like I get a bit germophobic. So if I go away, I don't bring it and just get another one because I
Yeah.
just hate the idea of it even in like a toiletry bag.
I'm a
like,
germaphobe.
certainly not
Yeah.
sharing one.
I'm like that with everything though. Like if someone wants to sip a beer or like a nice cocktail,
Yeah.
if you sip it, I'll get a new one.
Yeah. Go for it.
Fine. Yeah, you can. Okay, great. I'm getting a new one.
Yeah.
Kane, keeping the game ball when it's kicked into the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon. Absolutely. They're freebies, I reckon. If the ball goes deep enough in the crowd, that's yours.
Man, there are so many footies at a game.
There are. I don't need them back.
Nah.
Just that's your thing. Run out the stadium with it, Kane. What have we got here? Laura, calling players by their first names while you're watching the footy.
Love it.
I'm big on that.
Nothing makes you
more polite.
come across like
You know 'em
they're
personally.
friends or relatives.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
Because especially if, say, for like this is the biggest club in the land, Collingwood. If you go, come on, Nick.
Yes.
That everyone around would go, oh my God, this guy knows Nick Dacos.
That or we still know who you're talking about.
Yeah. But you seem like you're closer to him.
Yeah.
Let's go, Nicky.
Come on, Brody.
Come on, Nick. Kick it to your brother Josh.
Yes.
And
No, I know.
And your dad Peter's up there. I can see him.
Yeah.
That's big.
I'd go one further. I don't mind doing a bit of like, we saw injury to Butler on the weekend. Do a bit of, that's bad news for Daniel.
Yeah.
Like, don't even Dan it.
Oh, poor Dan. His family's going to be upset.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Sorry. Oh, that could have been someone calling us saying, did you, my ears are burning, you talking about us again? A couple more here. Aiden, taking a camel back to the footy and filling it up with beer. Oh,
Well, I've never done it, but that's a
Wow.
great idea.
that's a fantastic idea. Is that legally play on?
No, absolutely not.
You can't bring in, but how would they know?
I like that
Someone
this-
would have to wrap their lips around your camelback to test it. He blocks water.
Like that or scull it then. All
Okay.
right.
Okay, last one here from Jared. Calling 2 pints of Guinnesses a pair of Guinea. Seems awfully specific for Jared here.
What's happened is Jared's done this on the weekend.
It was a no.
A once off. Didn't really get enough love.
Yeah, so that's what he wants. I rate it. I'm big at the moment when I go for my happy hour at Northport on the Thursdays, starting with 2 pints of Guinnesses.
Really?
Yeah,
Guinea?
and then Guinea, and then getting back into your Carltons.
Interesting. Do you split the G or do you just get
I
straight
try
into it?
to,
Yeah.
but I'm very bad at it. I got an inflamed tonsil, which means I can't consume the Guinea
Yes.
as quickly as I'd like.
Yes. I tell you what's fun on a Sunday. You go, there's an Irish pub in Fitzroy where you get a few pints of Guinea, but the clientele in there are all pretty old Irish people.
Yeah.
And they all do their songs. So you have to go, shh, 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 shh. On the river where we used to build
Really?
the boats.
That's
And then you
great.
sit down and
Where is it?
in Fitzroy, Johnson Street.
I'm
So
going
much
there.
fun. You'll love it.
Oh, fiddly-doo.
Yeah, all of that.
That's awesome.
I climbed the roof.
That's great. I'm going
Yeah.
to get involved in that. Also, a little talk about the shit pie stuff.
Oh, yep.
Someone says that Play On is shit pie.
Well, I mean,
Not really.
it was funny, but we did just move on.
Yeah, we scratched the surface there.
What can you say?
All I know is let's just say that at an event there was some guys having a good time. All of a sudden, one of the guys goes, "Oh, how good would it be to take the lid off the pie, take some mince out? I'll do a poo, put a bit of poo in the mince in the pie, put the lid back on, and then just start giving it out to the boys. And then one thing led to another, and all of a sudden you've got a belly full of poo, allegedly.
Yeah, right.
That.
You know what I love about boys being boys? When you hear that, you go, that is just so fucking disgusting and dirty. But then it automatically becomes less funny for them when you think about the admin. So he would have had to take it off,
Yeah.
poo into, like on the floor maybe even, and then scoop it up and put it in. And you go, come on, mate. At what point do you go,
not
we
good.
can't be doing that.
It's all bad. It's all bad. Before we get into some news here, we just had last week, we spoke about players that we just randomly think about on our walks or
yes.
just in life. So had Luke Jericho reach out to me.
Mm-hmm.
He said that he is in Sydney,
Okay.
just working away up there, doing some great things. Here he is, Luke Jericho. Yep, he said, thought I'd help satisfy your curiosity from this week's potty. I've got a banged up body. I'm working for CBA and living in Sydney for the past 10 years.
There we go.
Great, so that's awesome. So we know that. A few that came through, we had G-Flip,
Oh,
who commented, said Rupert Betheris.
okay.
Did I get that right or wrong?
Well, I think we have to both pretend we know who we're talking
Well,
about
I
here.
didn't there for a long time. That's great, but now I've thought about him. So tick that one off.
Yes, of course.
That's away. Digby Morrell,
Oh, North great. Carlton great.
David Wojcinski.
Sure.
He was lightning. David
Yeah.
Wojcinski. Josh Thurgood. He's a classic one that people just bring up all the time.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And the last one here, Adam Ramanowskis. No, I thought about him recently.
Every now and again?
Yeah,
right.
I do.
What do you think about?
Because he used to be one of my favourite. He always wore long sleeves, notoriously,
Yes.
for the Bombers. And I just have visions of him lacing out what's the forward there they had?
Matthew Lloyd.
Dean Rioli.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Matthew Lloyd. Oh, Scott Lucas.
Oh, not incorrect.
True. All right, let's get some news. This is causing a little arguments here. Tristan Jerry given 3 weeks. Michael Christian assessed the incident against Sparrow for careless conduct, high contact, and severe impact, resulting in a 3-game suspension. Now, the footy world is arguing with each other. Is it 3 weeks? Is it no suspension? Should the Kangaroos fight at the tribunal? We know that the league has recently started punishing players. It feels like that if you do knock someone out, it's minimum 3 weeks, regardless of the act or the intent. So we have a case of what it feels like here. It's either 3 weeks or it's 0 weeks. There's no real middle ground in this one in particular. So the argument here was, or will be when the North fight it, is it an accidental football act? Rory Lobb, if you remember, punching Mason Cox was a football accident. An accident. So is it the same thing? Is it just a football act where Cherry hit Sparrow in a split second? Obviously, Michael Christian said no. So North fans are saying, well, that's all well and good, but why wasn't Richard given 3 weeks for elbowing LDU a couple of weeks ago and knocking him out? Is there a helmet tax being applied? And if there is a helmet tax being applied, then North get hit double because they've got 2 helmets. And that's not fair in itself as well. So you were right. You thought it was 3. You were on the money.
It felt too too obvious to be. In my opinion, I don't look at that and go no weeks. I don't think that necessarily like that's the doggest thing I've ever seen anyone do. And I understand what you're saying, but I just can't foresee a world in which clotheslining someone is nothing.
I don't think it's nothing. I just also think that there is some room for football is football, and there's grown men who are very heavy and large and long limb. In this case, very slow ruckman. Throw the limbs out and can't control what they do sometimes. So I get that 3 feels like a lot. People saying it's down the money, but I also feel like there's also a place where accidents will happen and 1, 2, who knows? So they'll fight it. Maybe they bring it down to 2.
Yeah, maybe.
But that hurts maybe his All-Australian chances.
Oh, absolutely it will.
3 weeks. Brody Grundy. He have a smile on his face going, here I come.
Yeah.
So getting that blazer ready again for me. So we'll see if they fight that. I think, I don't know if they're fighting, but if they do, how that goes. All I know is David Z is going to be there for a long time. Photos of Andy Brayshaw's head. They've come out after he was literally a blood fountain last week. These photos here, that's a massive gash on his head. If you haven't seen them, they're on our socials. He's split on the top of his head for what feels like maybe 10 centimeters, opened up, and then they've stapled it back together with your old school staple gun. The old school staple guns are literally, they punch him into your head. There's no needle into one side of the cut, into the other. This is just thick staples going doof, 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 doof. And he's got about 10 of them in there. What a badass. That's tough. That is real tough.
Man, I mean, you look at it and you go, well, obviously, because he was pissing with blood for 3 days. So it's not a massive shock. But then it is a massive shock that he just had a towel on that cut.
And let it bleed out. No one is bleeding so much.
His head's open.
I think he's still bleeding. We haven't heard if he's okay or not, but there are rumors going around still. No, he's very much still bleeding and might be wearing a helmet this week.
Well, he should.
He should wear a helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should wear just 3 helmets, if anything. He'd want to be, if there's a helmet tax getting around, he'd want to be careful this week, tackling anyone or throwing an arm out. Code Sports just dropped the league's best destination clubs. So clubs that players most likely want to go to, the best clubs to go to or land, or if you want to get out of your club, where you're looking at. They dropped this. They rated each club on 5 factors and rated the factors out of 10.
Okay.
1 being bad, 10 being unreal. So the 5 factors are premiership window. Can they win one in the next season or so? Coach and game style, location and facilities, culture, and then wild card, your point of difference as a club. They've rated that.
Like that.
So where do you think, without looking at this, where do you think the Saints are going to be?
Good facilities.
Give us a rating out of 10.
Well, good facilities, good culture, decent location. Now we're in Moorabbin as opposed to Seaford. And was there something about
What's your point of difference? And premiership window.
cash?
War chest.
War chest.
And premiership window out of 10? If 10 being in it, 1 not being in it at all.
I'm struggling with an answer there, but we're approaching it we're not in it.
6.
And we're not a million miles away from it. So, yeah, it'd be about a 6 maybe.
Okay, let's go to it. The number 1 destination club for players to go to, ranked by code here, is Geelong.
Whoa, really?
Who would have thought? Yeah, definitely. I would have known that for sure.
Really?
Yep, they have a 10 for being in the premiership window, 10 for coach and game style.
Yeah.
Location facilities 8. And now I argue that one. Location, I definitely, the location of the ground's okay, but Geelong.
But where they live though, Dan, you got to remember that.
Whole.
Yes, but I reckon people are living in Lawn at this rate.
Okay, culture 9.
Oh yeah, that's
and
fair.
their point of difference is the work-life balance, because we know that players are pretty much part-time footballers, full-time farmers.
Yep.
And so that makes sense. So they're the number 1 destination club to go to. Number 2 was the Lions. In the premiership window is a 10. Culture's a 10. Point of difference was injury prevention.
Yes.
We'll go through these quickly. Hawthorn, number 3.
Fair.
Still in the premiership window with a 9. Coach, game style 9. Location, facilities 9. Point of difference, hockball, it says. So just the way they move. I get that. They
I
get
think their point of difference it would be their culture.
culture and also game style.
Yeah.
Like that game plan. And they're in the market to land Oscar Allen and Harley Reid.
Imagine that.
That's scary. Number 4, Collingwood. They seemingly feel like the number 1 of the last few seasons.
That's what I would have said would be my number 1.
So they've got 8s and 9s here. 9 premiership window, 9 for location. Well, that should be a 10 really. Culture's 8. And their point of difference was that they're just the league's biggest club in the land.
Yep.
That makes total
And
sense.
facilities are unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Sydney then comes in number 5 for destination clubs to go to. In the window for 9, culture 9, point of difference, escaping the fishbowl. I get that. We've seen a lot of players get out of Melbourne. Brody Grundy, Taylor Adams, James Jordan, all those guys. Peter Lamb's left Adelaide, so I get that go to the SCG. Buddy Franklin,
Yep.
also attests to that. Number 6, Adelaide Crows.
Okay.
Big one here was hometown lure.
Yeah.
And that's right, because anyone who is from Adelaide very much will be lured back home at some point in their career.
But blessing and a curse. That's their point of difference, right?
Yep.
Great if you're from there, not so great if you don't want to be there.
No. Number 7, Freo.
Yep.
So, coaching game style given a 6.
Wow.
Man, everyone hates Justin. Justin's okay.
Yeah.
Given a 6, location facilities 8, wild card and point difference was 10. Securing WA talent. They do get a lot of talent through drafts. I feel like WA talent is slept on a lot coming through the draft, and also like Adelaide lure all their WA talent back home.
Yeah.
Number 8, Port Adelaide. Wow, okay. Same like Adelaide Crows, securing SA talents, their point of difference. They're coming out of their premiership window. The coach game style is an 8, so they're number 8. Doggies, number 9. Their point of difference was departures of players leaving, including Josh Dunkley and Bailey Smith. That's not a good one. So they're number 9. Carlton, number 10. That makes sense. Premiership window was given a 6. Coach game style, 6. Point of difference was a 9, their strongest thing, playing for a powerhouse AFL club. Number 11, Essendon, 5 for a premiership window. Point of difference, famous. Gold Coast Suns coming at number 12.
Okay, I see where this is going. Sure.
We haven't read out St Kilda yet. Suns got 4 for culture.
That feels harsh.
Very harsh. Okay, 4, yep. But their biggest law was having Dimmer as coach. 13, no Saints yet. 13, Richmond.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Obviously not in the premiership window, but they point difference. They have a huge young draft crop. Location obviously is 9 because it's literally in the middle of Melbourne. Number 14, Giants. Still yet to hear St Kilda. Obviously, we know the Giants. They're premiership in the premiership. Their coach is amazing. Their location's okay with the 6. Culture's great. Number 15, Melbourne.
Are you for real? So, hang on. Melbourne. They train at 2 different places.
That's what I'm about to get into.
One in the city, one about 4 hours away.
So they beat you. They beat you. So that's what they've got literally 6s for everything here out of 10 for premiership window, coaches, game style, location, culture.
What's their point of difference?
Lack of elite facilities. So that's just something.
Okay.
Number 16.
Yeah.
We've got St Kilda, West Coast, and North haven't been read out yet. At 16, St Kilda.
Okay, thank God.
Premiership window, 3.
Yep.
Coach game style, 7. Location, 7. Culture, 5. Your point of difference is Ross Lyon as a coach, 7. That's good.
Yep.
So people want to go there. Then we have West Coast at 17. They're just obviously they're young. Their point of difference is getting WA talent. They're not in the premiership window at all. Culture's a 4. And then last, the least destination club that players want to go to is North Melbourne.
Yeah.
Poor North. And that's proven because they've had, I feel like, a war chest for years now and cannot get anyone to go there. And that makes sense. So they are. Geelong, the place to go to. North, stay away from it. Don't want to go there.
It's so relevant. It's so relevant because if you're a player, sure, you want to go to a team that's going to maybe win next season. But it depends. If you're 23, I've always thought like an idea of going to a team that you envision in the next couple of years will be there.
Yeah.
Is a really healthy thing. So you've kind of been around it.
Getting into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than just sort of slotting into somewhere being like, oh, yeah, cool, I've won.
Yeah. I mean, North's a tough sell.
North's just a very tough
It's
sell.
the on-field stuff, but even their ground is tucked away there in North Melbourne. They don't have any parking for the players. You've got players parking in Coles and Woolies.
Yeah.
Parking at Nick Theodosi Prestige Cars across the road there. Like, it's all very much hard to get into and then hard to play on the field.
Sure.
So, feel for them. They'll land someone for sure. Tassie, under 16s. Yep, something to get behind. Dominated Gold Coast Academy at the championship, storming to a 171-7 win at People's First Stadium. This is big because this forms the core of Tassie's draft class when they come into the league. So this is huge to have their 16s firing all cylinders, beating up on other states and staying together as a unit for when they come into the league because the AFL wants them to pretty much not be like the Giants and the Suns. AFL want them to compete straight away. We're talking probably finals in that first season. So this is huge if their young kids can just come out here and start rolling teams, stay together to 18s, and then hit the draft, and Tassie can just pick them off and go, how good is this young core crop?
Man, no wonder poor old Roseby Turak can't get a gig. If they play, some of that talent's flying about the joint.
It's tough. It's tough. I did see here that they have this great, this forward. He's a bit of a two-headed monster.
Feel good about yourself?
Yeah. Low hanging again. Speaking of Tassie as well. Okay, so this is cool. Rev Footy is on this weekend. We've got AFL Sydney and Canberra taking on Tasmania as the best players from Sydney and Canberra Footy Leagues taking on Tassie, representing their state, their region, showing the football world the skills that they have at a high level. You're obviously in the Tassie kit.
Oh, God, yeah.
Looks great.
What do you reckon?
At the 28, I would assume for them coming into the league.
I would have thought so.
I'd say I'm in the AFL Sydney and Canberra Blues.
Yes.
Very much because they're the Blues. So I'm going to get behind them. Now, in saying that, having it on now doesn't bode well for them.
Yes.
You know what happens notoriously. So there is that as well. But this is pretty cool because we can see how strong the Sydney and Canberra comps are in both men's and the women's leagues. We've got some players playing in it. Josh Bruce is playing.
Okay.
Alex Witherden. Jackson Nelson. The AFL Sydney Canberra coach is Ryan O'Keefe. And for the women playing as a men and women's game, Amy Whelan, Jade Hamilton, Hannah Wolf. So this is going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, Tassie will be strong. We're down in Tassie as well.
Yeah, North Hobart Oval, I
Yep.
think.
So they'll be, what's that oval? Have we played games there yet?
You
AFL
you
games?
could have done some like preseason stuff or
Okay.
not sure, but it's by far my favourite ground in Tassie. I love it.
Open? We're talking wind or not?
Not really. It's no, not really. I mean, North Hobart. It's one of our sort of more inner city suburbs. Beautiful old state. It's where they announced the Devils news, and they're all on the ground there, and there's the grandstand behind.
Yeah. Okay. Probably needs a bit of a roof. I'd say that. But if you watch this, it's going to be really cool. So if you don't watch this, some state rep footy, then you can check it out this weekend. It's live and free. Both the men's and the women's game is being streamed through streamer.com.au. You can also head to at AFL New South Wales ACT socials to keep up with it all behind the scenes. And I really do feel that if AFL Sydney Canberra Blues do win, then it's very much like a curse breaker.
Yes.
And then the Navy Blues go on to potentially win the flag this year.
Well, okay, I think we just steady on. But what I will give you is that there was a small break with Chelsea, but it's a world away.
Yeah, it's a while
You know,
away.
this is
Closer
closer to
Closer
home for
to.
you, right?
Okay, well, check it out. Stream.com.au. It'll be on there live and free, both men's and women's games. All right, as we do every week on our preview episode, we make our picks for the round of football. My God, it starts off ugly. Essendon and the Giants at the Dome, Marvel Stadium. Giants are 43-point favourites already. Can Essendon somehow find a game plan here to bring this game to its knees?
No.
I don't think so. They stink. They've got no one playing for them. This is going to be brutal. Literally, might be the first time a team might have to forfeit. If they do any training, a bone's going to break, a tendon will snap. It's getting very scary. Nate Caddy's now out. So they won't be able to kick any goals. We went through their injury list last episode. I don't know how many healthy players they have on the list. I know for sure that the VFL team would have to forfeit. This is going to be bad. Their round 18 players had under 30 games. They had a few of them. They had Nate Caddy, who's out now, Angus Clark, Zach Johnson, Isaac Kako, Lual, Archimay, Roberts, Smart, Sardis, and Blackiston. This is bad. They are so cursed. I know a bit about them, but this is not. I don't know how you can have so many injuries. It's probably the league first where you've seen it this bad.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it
In the modern era, for sure.
Wow.
And just so not talked about enough that it's your it's your fault. You went in there, man.
Yeah.
You put the gear on. And I reckon at that stage, they were looking pretty good. I mean, they got off to a decent start. They were having sleepovers in the 8, and you came in.
And they made a badge for me.
Man, the curse is legit.
I think we'll stop talking about the curse because the more we talk about it, the more it gets bigger. Like it's its own beast. Okay, I've definitely ruined that club. I'm so sorry. This is going to be bad. For Thursday Night Footy, this will be the worst primetime game. I think the Bombers have 4 of the next 5 in primetime, either a Thursday or Friday night. Who organised that? That's horrible. That's generally, may as well not even watch the game. Just you'll know exactly what's going to happen.
Nah, and then a lack of Giants fans. Then you've got the colours I don't love, red and black, and then orange. Like it's just the whole thing. It's
Yeah,
not
there won't be many people in this game, and I understand that because you wouldn't know any of the players playing for you. If you just walk past Essendon, you have every chance to get a game.
Yep.
So Jake Stringer, revenge game.
Oh, that big.
This is big. So Jake, he's going to cook him now. Definitely, given that he has to play on someone he's never met in his life or ever seen, because he wouldn't have seen the reserves players when he was there. Okay, this is bad. I think the Giants are going to roll in. Everyone will think this, and I'm going to put out that the Giants will be win by minimum 100.
I mean, you joke, but not really.
No, honestly, it'll be probably 100 for sure, maybe by halftime. And Essendon can't do a thing about this. So it's not me taking the piss out of them and trying to ruin their mood going into this game. I honestly think that it will be 20 goals at least. The Giants just beat Geelong at home. And now they're playing the Essendon Hospital Ward.
And I mean, last time out, Essendon did win. But then if you cast your mind back to 2023, Giants won by 126 points.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll go off that.
it's-
It'd be minimum 126 points.
Yeah.
Either Cadman or Hogan's going to kick 10. They're my two big things.
Yeah.
Okay, you're obviously going Giants as well?
Oh, I have
Easily.
to. And are we assuming that they break the debutant record this weekend? Because I think they were 2 off.
So they were 12 last time we checked, weren't they? They'd
Yeah.
have to.
They'd have
They'd
to.
have
be,
to.
Right?
I went through the list the other day. There's some players that you just would never have heard of, but they're going to get a game, which would be awesome to have everyone. Well, not awesome, but
Well,
at least
in a
everyone gets
way,
to go with it.
in a way, cool. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's going to be so ugly. We have to review that as well on Friday.
Oh.
We'll try and make that positive. Somehow. We will. Then we've got a Friday night prime time. Brisbane, Western Bulldogs
Okay.
up at the Gabatoir. Now we're talking.
Now
Now
we're
we're getting a
talking.
little finals preview. Potentially, Lions are only 11-point favourites. That doesn't feel right for me. History does tell us that the Bulldogs, they cannot beat a team inside the top 9. Brisbane is second. This will not be good. Bulldogs are 1-7 against top 9 teams. Oh, Brisbane might be without Zach Bailey. Jeez, his prime time could get ugly. Unless they fight it. I think they're fighting it. So what we know here, we know two things. That the Dogs cannot beat good teams. They've showed us over and over again they can't win these games. And then we have a team in the Lions who have been just like a sneakily good team, which makes no sense because they're a reigning premier. And their fixture's been really hard. They've had double-up games and will have double-up games to end the season against Pies, Cats, Suns, Hawks, Swans, Dogs. That's brutal.
That's tough.
That's 6 top 10 teams, and maybe by the end of it, it'll be 3 top 4 teams they've played and beaten to end up second on the ladder. Man. So you'd think here, I don't know, the Dogs, on paper, Dogs are good. You put them down in the team format and you go, that's a great team. And then you put them out there and they say, we don't feel like tackling anyone or playing any defense today. Everything I've convinced myself, and I've hopefully made it very clear they can't beat a top side, so I'm going to stick with that. I've got no reason to go against it. Give me the Lions to win up there by more than 11 points.
Okay. Interesting. I'm going to go the Doggies on this occasion. I think I'm always really wary of the opposition that goes up to the Gabba, knowing the size and shape of the Gabba. We know that it's a really, really short distance between the centre circle to the forward line.
Yep.
It's a really direct passage. And as I always say with the Dogs, that if it's a shootout, I very much don't think that most teams can keep up. It just depends on what Brisbane do. But if they can get that ball just firing into Norton and Darcy off one kick, that I reckon they'll do it.
If it becomes a whose gun's bigger,
Yeah.
Dogs have a bazooka,
Yes.
but Lions have like a shotgun.
Well, they've got a militia,
Yeah.
but
The Dogs can blow you. We do know that Dogs will have a game, whether it's in the season or in finals if they get there, where they will just blow a team out with goals.
yeah.
So I get totally what you're saying there. They could just go up there and get on the highway.
And who knows what like a Cameron will do. If he doesn't show up like he hasn't been, then they'll struggle.
Yeah.
If it would, I doubt this will be his generational game.
When he's due.
Like,
Now, we like Eric, but if he doesn't get his ass in gear, he's got to get out of there and get someone else to have a generation game.
Yeah.
We're talking gather round
yes.
when he had his generational game.
I did think immediately like it was every 4 to 5.
No, what
But
is it
now
now?
it's-
That was round 5.
Yes,
So now
it's-
it's every 3 months he has one.
Not ideal, is it?
Not ideal as your big forward. Okay. Well, it's going to be a shootout for sure. Give me the Lions, you go Dogs.
Yep.
Saturday. Oh, this is big. Hawks, Port. University of Tassie, put your books down, nerds, and start watching some football. Dogs, 29-point favourites. Port Adelaide could be a spoiler team. Could be a spoiler. We could have. I know they're very injured. We'll talk about it soon, but they feel like potentially maybe a spoiler team to end the season. I don't think they make finals. And we know that they just don't lose to the Hawks. They get themselves up and about. Final last year, we know that Ken sitting back on the plane, the airplane. We spoke about it before we gather around this season.
Yes.
Then we got to gather around this season. Big hype, all the attention on it to end gather around. What did the Port do? Go out there and kick 10 goals on them, lead by 10 goals at halftime. Adelaide Oval just erupts. Hawks very down on themselves. So this would be classified as Ken's grand final. He hasn't got many left in him. Well, he's got 6 games left. This is the one where he goes, this is my final hurrah, my grand final here. He's just going to do some ultimate shithousery for sure again. if they get up here. Port Adelaide have won 4 of the last 5 against the Hawks. They beat Hawthorn in almost every statistical category when they beat them. That's okay. Well, that's big as well. Okay, Jason Horne-Francis is out.
Yeah, that's big.
What a dog. Played last week with a broken foot and was almost the best player on the ground, or could have been the best player on the ground, and got in a fight with Harley Reid.
Well, that's what happens when you've got family close to home. You've got that support network, I
True.
suppose, you know?
Yeah, mummy put the ice pack on the foot. That's going to be big. Connor Rozee won't play either. So what is the weather doing here? Do we need a roof on this stadium?
Let's have a look.
Oh, no. It's definitely going to be roof talk if it's
When
weather.
is this, Saturday?
We've got mostly cloudy, breezy, and spells of rain. Oh, we need a roof on it.
10 kilometre. Oh, no, sorry, 35
Oh, it's
kilometre
going to be
winds.
ugly.
Yeah.
It's going to be ugly. Okay. So that's going to wrap up for sure. Mitchell Yardies, he could... No, he's not going to win the comp here. I was going to say he might be able to make a move there, but he won't be able to. Sicily needs a big game, captain's game. So what are we thinking here? This is your hometown.
I am thinking 2 things. I'm thinking a Hawthorn win, but with a Ken to stick around to have a chat with Brendan Gale.
Wow. Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's big.
He's
Okay.
going to have a year off.
And just think about things.
Just think about what's happening down south.
Okay, watch that. I had Ken do something crazy like lollies again and just...
Oh, he'll
really not
definitely
give
be
a
doing
shit.
that. No, that's a given.
That's a given.
Okay.
All right, then. Let's go. Tassie. I feel like Hawks are back on their Tassie.
Absolutely.
Loving Tassie again. I can't see Port going down there and without Jason and without Connor. But then again, when Port travels, sometimes they do some crazy stuff. Like they beat the Giants in Canberra. Give me the Hawks, but I know that Port get themselves up and about for Ken, and that wouldn't surprise me. Hawks in a gross game with that weather and no roof. Sydney and North at the SCG. Swans 6-goal favourites, so North now needs some redemption here. Need to get something out of these last games. Sydney are obviously trying to go for finals. They need to win this game, win it convincingly to boost that percentage up and give themselves, again, keep the heartbeat alive. North haven't beaten Sydney since round 7 2018. Sydney have beaten them 9 times in a row. They've got no Tristan Jerry. I couldn't even tell you who their backup ruckman is.
No. Well, wouldn't know.
Well, it's here. Taylor Goad. 207 centimetres.
Jesus.
That's a big son of a bitch. Well, okay, so he'd come in, you'd think, if Sherry doesn't get off, which we don't think he will. This is going to be... I don't think... Tristan Sherry's been so big for him. I don't see how they can go to Sydney without their big helmet guy and go and try and roll in and beat the Swans, who are back home. I don't think this round has anything to do with Hinge, so it'll be fine if you're there to go to the game and just mingle. You can mingle, but it's not an official let's get it on game. There's no way that North can fly up to Sydney after what they've showed the last few weeks and take down Sydney. Given that Sydney are still trying to keep themselves alive. Give me Sydney easily.
It should be pretty straightforward, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Someone was saying, Nick Larkey's back as well.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So that changes nothing for me.
No.
At all. No, give me the Swannons.
Yep.
Then we go to, gross. This is not good at all. Carlton, Melbourne at the Loud House. Melbourne 9-point favourites. This is generally sack your coach derby. One of them's got to go. Who's it going to be? Both won 6 games this year. This is going to be sad if Goody coaches his 200th game.
Ooh.
No, he did it last week, I think. I don't know. That'll be sad if he does go. All the players 200th game. So this is big. This is big. This is bad vibes from both teams here. Melbourne probably in the better form. We know that Carlton feels like they've checked out to me as a Carlton fan. I don't think this is going to be good at all for us because we don't like playing football at the moment.
No.
We're not enjoying ourselves. Nothing's going right. Charlie's not kicking goals. He's our only source to goal. And you have the Ds who... At least they look competitive in the games they've played. My loyalty is the Blues, so I'll say Blues, but this has bad all over. This is one where things could go from really, really bad to really, really way worse.
Well, it's a gettable game, which I think is your problem.
They're the scary ones.
Yeah.
Give me the Ds. Give me the Blues, but also give me the Ds.
Head D's, heart Blues kind of job.
At the Loud House, I don't know, a big crowd you'd think.
You reckon?
Maybe the crowd scares Melbourne a little bit because they haven't seen a crowd that big in a long time. So that could be one factor. But there's so many headaches at the Blues. There's TDK, stay go. He's now got a bruised larynx, they're saying.
Oh.
I know what he's doing there. Try and sit out.
Didn't seem that bruised at IKEA, but that's all right.
That bruise from telling his friends he's leaving.
Yes.
Give me the Blues, but I don't feel confident about this at all.
I'm going to go Blues too.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Yeah? What's the vibe on it?
Vibe, very much the attitude of you got to win one. It's got to happen.
Do we have to win one, though?
You
We don't have to.
It's not the rule, but
It'd be nice.
maybe the Demons.
It's one of those games where both Blues and Melbourne fans aren't very confident in their own team, and it's just to roll up to the game and hope for the best. And if you walk out with a win, it's very surprising you'll take it.
Yeah.
There's no real venom here, like you hate each other's guts and you just really think you should win. It's like, okay, we both absolutely stink, and let's roll a die.
Yeah.
They may as well just, when Cripper and Gorney go in there, instead of playing the game, you should just say, let's just roll a dice.
Yep.
Let's see who wins. All right, quick break from the footy chaos. Let's talk SwiftX. 850,000 other Aussies and I on the same journey, our crypto journey. SwiftX is the very easy-to-use platform that lets you trade over 440 different cryptos, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. There are some in there that sound like they're from space or somehow connected to NASA, and you bet that I am on them. It's really easy. The app doesn't feel like you're launching a space shuttle. It's clean. It makes sense. And there's a bunch of insights and resources to help you start your crypto journey. If you want to kick off your crypto journey, sign up and verify your account, and SwiftX will give you $20 worth of Bitcoin. Just like that, new customers only. Then we go to Optus Stadium for West Coast and Richmond Eagles 4-point favorites. Boy, if you thought Richmond Eston was bad last week, tune in for the worst game of all time coming up. Absolute stink fest. 17th v 18th. This is a real spoon bowl. Who stinks more? God, this is going to be a horrible game. And you know the West Coast fans are crazy and love their team. They'll sell it out. They'll be there in numbers.
100%. They can get this.
They love seeing their team play, regardless if they're good or they're shit. They'll rock up because they love their football over there in Perth. They are the worst team in the league, but they're the best team in the league against a team who was projected to not win any games and have won a few games, and last week played in the worst game of football we've all ever seen and somehow found a way to win. Richmond go on these like little side quests in games where they think and decide how long can we actually go without kicking goals.
Sure.
Where West Coast at least keep the scoreboard kicking over a little bit and stay consistent. Richmond don't play and then somehow last week still win. So this is very confusing. All I do know that this is not going to be good at all to watch.
No.
As humans with eyeballs, I'd very much be wearing safety glasses. In fact, if you're going this game as a West Coast fan, I'd take safety goggles.
Yeah.
Just in case you do feel like lodging the closest thing that's next to you into your eyeballs with how this game will go.
It probably earmuffs as well. Just
And
in
earmuffs.
Case. Just
Yeah.
if you can't get to your eyes, you got to get to something, right?
Eye patches, now I think about it.
Yes.
This is going to be so bad. So bad. So I'm only going to go with West Coast. Noah Bolter can't play. Can't travel. Can't get in a plane. Give me West Coast. That had nothing to do with it because I was still going to pick West Coast, but them in Perth. I like them in Perth. They're the best, worst team in the history of football. I think that they'll get another win here.
Yep. Also, throw into the mix a revved up teenager against a team full of teenagers. Harley Reid is going to go crazy.
Harley Reid, now he's throwing his weight against people who are older than him. He gets to beat down on 18-year-olds now.
Yeah.
Forget it. He's going to go absolutely crazy.
Yep.
He's been good lately. He's been back in form. He's gotten fitter.
Yep.
Started the season like out of shape, was put on half back to get back into form. Then just recently, over the last 3 weeks, he's been finding the ball in the midfield more. That explosiveness is back. He's running back to forward, covering the ground way better. So he is back big time. Also calling people's mummy boys, which is always intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Richmond stink. They can't win this at all. They can't. They won. They won last week against a very bad team, but they are, don't get me wrong, just a bad football team.
Yeah.
I respect them, though.
Oh, good, yeah.
I respect them.
Namesake.
They could all sing, though. Do you know that?
I didn't know they could all sing.
Man, Sam Lawler and Tom Brown are both just drop songs. I'll play them for you.
Okay.
Sam Lawler dropped a new track. I've got a few here. They all just weirdly can pick up a guitar and sing. That's like a talent. They should start doing the footy field. This is Lawler. Plastic Cigarette, Zach Bryan.
Did you ever make it back to Byron Bay?
Oh, he's a songbird.
And thinking that I was gonna die before 30. Your mom's so worried about all those kids in the house, tearing picture frames down. The fathers and never around when we were younger.
God, keeping it stiff, isn't he?
Oh, there.
What a songbird of our generation. And then also Tom Brown gets in on it.
Okay.
Why can they're all musicians? That's
nice.
We've got bloody Jules Santana here. we go.
You remind me of a Sunday back home in old Kentucky.
Well done.
With the church
That's
by
impressive.
That is very
just
impressive. I had another player here who did one. Fuck, what's his name? I saw it. I recorded it.
Sam's was good, for
Yeah.
sure. But that shows
Yeah.
another level of...
And this one, I'm not sure what it is, but I recorded it. I can't see it. Good guitarist. I'm not saying it was your fault, although you could have done more. You're so naive, you're such a smart and sweet heart, and it's so beautiful.
That bloody guy on Hinge again.
Who was that guy? That sounded awesome. That was great. What do you think of that
Well,
one?
there's just so many players we don't know on Richmond, so it could be
Well, that's the
anyone.
thing.
Like, you know.
There's 40 guys that we don't know on there. It could be anyone. So that last one was just awesome. Give me the Tigers.
What?
Based on singing ability.
Okay.
I've changed it completely. Makes no sense. Good with their fingers, good with the ball. Give me the Tigers. Change
Okay,
my mind.
fair enough. I'll stick with the Eagles, but I like it.
All right, then we move down to Sunday football. We go down to the shittest town in the world. We go down to Geelong for Geelong Cats v St Kilda, GMHBA Stadium, Alphabet Stadium. Sunday, 110, 6-goal favourites are Geelong. This is big for you. Mm-hmm. This is big. Last time you got them. I'm going to put this down and classify it as a danger game for the Cats.
Yep.
I feel like this is one that they should win, but it seems like lately that when they get a bad team, they take the foot off the gas
What do you
and
mean?
just don't play. Like, well, they had Richmond down there.
Well, yeah, bad team.
No, you are a bad team. Yeah, definitely a bad team. So, are they gettable? Can you get them? What are your vibe? What are your thoughts?
I think it'll be tough to get them twice. I also think it'll be very tough down there. That's 100%. I'm not like, I've got to be honest there.
haven't-
That'll be tough.
You haven't beaten there since 1999.
Yeah, there you go. Didn't think. Yeah, I was trying to think back. Did feel like a little bit of a while.
Yeah. You could be one of them to get them.
I mean, you can only go off what you know, and what we know is, with this current list, we can physically beat them.
And you are only as good as your last game against the team that
Yep.
beat you and you played against
And
them
we were
last
very
time.
good.
You were very good. You
They
beat them.
did not have Bailey Smith, though, which I
No.
assume they will.
They didn't. Okay. So that's one thing. Based off all that and being Geelong, I'm very skeptical that you can do this. We got Alex Tarou's running vertical leap here.
Okay.
94 centimetres.
Shit.
That seems large. That was number one in the draft combine.
Yeah, well.
Big, big, big. Okay, Ron Marshall also gets to look at a few farms when he's down there. There's no doubt he'll be going down maybe a night before and just getting Airbnb and saying, yeah, where will the next farm be?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps a cow, a fake cow full of cash.
Yeah, have a
Where's that
look.
going to be? Have a look at it. So, Saints down there in Geelong. I think this is pretty straightforward as much as I am coming around to being on the Saints bandwagon, getting around the young talent. And we have our Swedish player who will definitely need some help getting down to Geelong, given he's very new to the country. Give me the Cats in a bloodbath. Sorry, mate.
A bloodbath, you
Yeah.
reckon?
I think Chris Scott's going to wind them up about... They lost last week to the Giants.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think Chris Scott will wind them up and say, look, we're going away from so many things. Nothing went right last week. But then you do have Ross the Boss. He can
That's
cook up
true.
a game plan. Ross the Boss can cook up a game plan.
Yeah.
Nah, give me Geelong bloodbath.
Can I float one final delist or play on your way?
Yes.
Delist or play on the MC of St Kilda if Geelong win going into the rooms to see Bailey Smith? Is that, like, am I allowed to do that, or what's the protocol there, do you think?
I think
Still with Saints gear on?
Wow, that's big, man. I mean, it's more so you're going into the area disrespecting them by putting the other team's gear on. I'd take the spray jacket off.
Really?
Yeah. Don't you? It's blasphemy, mate. You can't go into someone else's rooms with the other teams that they've just played merch on.
But go in very much as just a there for him.
You can go and wear your spray jacket at the game.
Yep.
You take it off and go into their rooms.
Okay.
It's like that you wearing it in their rooms is the equivalent of you wearing muddy shoes in their house or using their toilet and not flushing.
Okay.
I'd actually rather you use their toilet in there, do a poo and not flush it, than wear a Saints jacket in there.
Okay.
Are you going in there?
Well, depends if they win. No, I won't go in. Of
Okay.
course I won't.
All right.
I'm going, though, but I won't go in.
Okay, fair enough. You're going Saints, obviously I'm going to do the Cats.
Yep.
Then we go to the Loud House after that, 3:15 p.m. Collingwood Fremantle Pies are 3-goal favourites. Last time Freo beat Collingwood was round 15, 2021. Got a game plan there to beat Fremantle. We know that there's a blueprint. You stop Sarong, you can stop Freo, but do Collingwood actually really tag anyone? I don't think they have a tagger. Ned Long might be one, But outside that,
Don't remember.
Collingwood don't tag because they're so good. They don't need a
I
tag.
don't need to.
They don't need to. Here we go. Justin Longmuir met with Damien Hardwick
Oh,
to talk about how Gold Coast won. They're doing it. Okay. JL's getting the blueprint. All right, that's interesting.
we're coming together.
I can give him the blueprint. I'm not a coach, but I've told you, intercept them, play on from intercept. Their defense doesn't set up, and you can get them at the back because they defend so high up the ground.
Easy, done.
There it is. There's
Let's
the
do that.
blueprint right there. Jeremy Howe might be out with a groin. Pies back at the Loud House, back at home after travelling. We know that sometimes they break out in shingles and a rash when they get on planes.
Sure.
It's very unusual for them to leave the bubble of the radius of Melbourne. Like that 5K radius is very...
Well, 5K is generous.
yeah, 3Ks. Anytime
Yeah.
they leave that 3K bubble, they start choking on different types of air.
Yes.
So Freo travel. I hate when Freo travel. I don't really like them being on the G, which is weird because they have to win the grand final if they're ever to win one. I can't go past an angry Pies who didn't kick a goal in the first half last week, but against a very good Freo, and I respect them as well. But give me the Pies.
Yeah, I think it should be pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Then we go to, this is going to be awesome.
Yeah, I love this.
Adelaide, Gold Coast in the city of churches. Jesus, you are my best friend. Sunday, 4:40 in the graveyard. No,
You know what, Dan?
no.
I'm into it. Let's change the graveyard. This is a great way to end the weekend. Like, I'm pumped for that.
Yeah, I get that you need to end it with a really good banger to end your weekend and then you get ready for work. But this is a great game. This is match of the round.
Yeah.
The two heavyweights going head-to-head, gloves off. Remember, this game also is Mac versus Thriller. Last time they played on the Gold Coast. Siren goes. Mac starts lipping off. Thriller gets in his face. He was on for young and old, pointing at each other, arguing, had to be separated. Now they come face-to-face back in Adelaide. Boy, that's going to be good. I don't think Mac will even play on him, really.
No, probably not.
Mac takes Taylor Walker. Because Walks goes up the ground, and he then can float off if he gets too high up the ground.
Yep.
All right, this is big. This is going to be massive. Gold Coast Suns have never been Adelaide in Adelaide. Last time on the game, it was unreal. That's when I fell in love with my ex, well and truly.
Yeah.
They were really, really fun. Took Miller's out 3 to 4 weeks. You know what? I'm riding them. Give me the Suns. I know the Crows are just an absolute beast and a juggernaut, but I'm riding the Suns' young energy and them angling to be the bad boy Suns. Mac was on the radio yesterday morning and said, Dimmer gives us a theme. You know this about Detroit's teams, how they're all like hard-working people in the community of Detroit and how their teams represent the community. That's what they're all about. So give me the Suns because they're just a bunch of hard workers and they're cool and fun.
Yep.
Give me them.
I think I'm going to go the Crows, but I will say this. If the Suns can do it, there is no question marks anymore that they're ready for this.
If the Suns can do it, they're legit.
Yeah.
If the Suns roll into Adelaide and beat the Crows, who are going to be a top 4 team and have proven that they belong at the point in the season and can beat some big teams, then we go, the Suns might be able to do some damage in September. They're legit. I'm getting right behind them, Suns. I'm sorry if that's a bad thing for them, but I'm getting right behind them. All right, so the time of the week where we talk about our feed on sports. But before we get into that, I wanted to talk about what 4 teams I reckon we go with that we can look forward to, you and I are looking forward to playing in the grand final, 27th September. So I'm going to start with not teams that might not make it, but just if they're there, we want to see them in it.
Yep.
Give me the Suns.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't made finals. I like their new attitude, their mindset of being bad boys. I think it's very on brand for Dimmer and what he's done there. I want to see them run around the MCG at the Loud House.
Yeah.
I don't think they get many fans there.
No.
Which
Few corporates, though.
Big day for corporates. The
Yeah.
Suns make it. It'll be a corporates day out. But I really want to see a young, fun team who you've described as a baby. The league's baby.
Me personally, I think they've got nepo tendencies.
You're associated
for sure.
with that. That's in your everything.
I'll wear it.
So they're my first team I want to see in the grand final. Do you have a team?
I've got a
Go back
couple.
and
I mean,
forth.
I think the next obvious fun team would have to be the Hawks. I think.
Yeah.
Think about how much fun they've been.
Yeah.
Just in general, but man, seeing those kids, the grand final sellies that they'd be planning
They'll be fizzed up.
would be one of the all-time great bits of TV.
Yeah.
I'd love it.
They'll be fizzed up. The next one I'm going to go with is Adelaide. Just want them back there. Feel like they've changed. 2017 was the last time they were there. They did the power stance. It feels like it's very much a power stance redemption grand final for them.
Yeah.
Because, once they chain in arm, everyone will forget about the power stance.
Yes.
That's the last memory we have of them. So I want to see them there playing fun football. I want to see Thriller on the big stage. I think that they'd be another fun team. Because you have your old school powerhouses. We could pick Collingwood.
Yep.
Now, I personally don't want to see them there because I've seen it a lot.
Yeah.
2023, we saw it recently. I'm going for fun vibe teams. Adelaide are a fun vibe team and town.
Yeah.
They're my other one.
Well said. I like the look of, currently sitting in 9th, but can very much make the top 8, would be the Doggies. I think that, man, when they play, it's such an attractive style.
Yeah.
I really like their list. I think a lot of people would struggle to dislike many people, on that team. But I tell you what, if you're picking the Suns for one of them, you've got to go the Giants. Could you imagine an expansion cup grand final?
Oh, okay. Now you've nailed it. Yeah.
That would be
We
so
need that.
good.
It'd be so fun. Because someone's going to break the drought.
Exactly right.
Yeah, all right, I like that. I reckon we'll do some poll later. It's like, what's the best result for neutral and fans in grand finals down the track when we close September. Now let's get into our feed stuff. Good week in the feed last week. Hit a winner for those who are on the Gold Coast Collingwood game. So hit one there. Now we're going to go with the round multi that we always do. So we're going to start it off with the Brisbane and Bulldogs game. We're going Brisbane. I don't think Dogs can beat a top 9 team. They've shown they can't. Hawthorn down in Tassie against Port. I've got them at the line. The line's 29.5. Sydney against North in Sydney. Sydney at the line we've gone, which is 39.5. Now, I know I said Richmond before when I heard the boys play guitar. In the feed, I've gone West Coast because I've now had some clarity about it.
Sure.
I think West Coast at home are a better team.
Yep.
But I like that the boys at Richmond are pretty focused on playing guitar.
Of course.
That's a big attraction for me. Then Gold Coast, Geelong against the Saints, sorry. And Collingwood against Freo at the Loud House. And then to end the round here, I've gone with the Crows against the Suns, even though I want the Suns to win.
Okay.
So I've had in the episode, I've gone off vibes of what I want.
Sure.
But with the feed, I've gone on what's the most best thing for feed.
Yeah.
And that's what we've gone there. And then we go to our same game multi for the Crows and Suns games. We're going with Dawson have 27 touches. With the new feature, you can pick those special disposal markers. 27, Anderson 28. Rao is tackling everything. 9 tackles. Humphreys with 2 goals and Rankin 2 goals as well. So those are both in the feed. As we tell you every week, there'll be more on the feed when we just have a little bit of feel, vibing into the games, put some stuff on there. You can check it all out on Sportsbet's feed. Go follow us now. And that's our preview all done for a big round 19 coming up. We are back on Friday to unpack the absolute snooze fest that will be. We can predict it right now. It will be a snooze fest.
Yeah, it will.
But we'll find something positive to drag out of it. Maybe some young kids you've never heard of before. We'll do that all on Friday. Keep it stiff. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you on Friday.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.